New year, Clark's running your defense. What's changed from a year ago?
Yeah, I think there's just a higher level of, understanding of the defense as a whole. The brotherhood too is at a high level. I think too the communication like across all three levels, D-line, linebackers, DBs has been much improved, and I think that's going to lead to us being able to play with some chemistry. We've always played hard here ever since the beginning of Coach Lee's time, and so that effort is something that it can't slip and it will never slip, and that obviously is a hallmark of our defenses too. So.
What type of growth have you seen from Brian Longwell and Langston Patterson so far?
Yeah, those guys I see them as veterans now. Even though Brian's just in his second year, Langston's going into his third year, but they've been able to, I challenge those guys to master their position, master the mic, master the buck. For Langston, he's playing a little bit of both, so those guys are at the level now where they're close to mastering the position, and not only that, but the level of accountability in the group. Those guys have been leaders as far as holding the rest of the group accountable. They know that, in our room, we feel like the linebackers are the tip of the spear, so they're leading the charge for the whole program. So if we're down, then the rest of the program's going to be down. If we're up, then the rest of the program's going to be up. So it's on us to be consistent and to be up regardless of what the circumstances are. And those guys do a great job making sure that they hold that high standard.
What kind of growth have you seen from Prince Colley since you first started working with him?
Yeah, so a ton. I was just talking with Prince yesterday. He's playing the best football that he's played since he's been in college. This is dating back to his freshman year at Notre Dame when I was coaching him. He's playing his best football in terms of he's always been an instinctual player and he's always been able to find the ball, but being able to do it within the structure of the defense. His level of understanding, his communication on the field, being able to run the show. You can see it not only out here in action, but even on tape. You'll see him pointing, you'll see him talking with guys. That's a level where Prince maybe 2-3 years ago was worried about what's the thing that I have to do on this play, and he was processing that. And now it's about not only what I do, but also what my teammates do. So I'm really excited for him because he's playing his best football. So.
That's a guy you've had a long-standing relationship with, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I've known Prince for close to 5 years now. Back when Coach Lee and I recruited him at Notre Dame, and then got a chance to coach him his freshman year at Notre Dame. I love that dude. He's part of my family, and he's gone through adversity, but he's got strong faith, and he has a supporting cast around him, and I think too our guys here, the other linebackers, being able to have that brotherhood too, helps, and he's been able to push through the adversity and and find it on the other side. So I'm really excited for him on that, and that's a credit to his mental toughness and his faith and staying strong.
What do you do with Bryce Callen? Because it feels like he's a bit of a tweener, but he's always out here making plays. It feels like when I'm here watching.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. He's so athletic and he's so big, and he's another guy that's progressed so much in terms of his understanding of the defense, and playing his freshman year, playing inside linebacker for the first time. He played safety in high school, so he's learned the position. And sophomore year, he gets, we had to switch him to anchor because he was the next best available player there. And then, and now he's back to inside linebacker. So for him, it's been, transitioning, and now it's about him trying to master that position. So I think he's really progressed a lot. He's a good football player, so he's going to find his way into making plays, to interceptions, PBUs, all that stuff. And for him, it's a matter of the consistency and pad level, consistency in using his hands. But he's the type of guy that has such a high natural skill set and a high ceiling that I can't wait for him to keep developing and keep. You could see, even we were watching clips of his freshman year camp a couple of days ago, and it's not only has his body changed tremendously, but also just his body control, his physicality in the run game. He used to be backing up versus run plays because that was what he was used to at safety. And now he's, I trust him as much as anybody in terms of taking on blocks, getting rid of blocks. He's very tough and physical football player.
Is there anything at all you're teaching differently or kind of approaching differently with Clark as defensive coordinator versus previous years?
Not really. I mean, we have a comfort level working with each other. Maybe some defenses that we've added or revised a little bit that lead to some tweaks here and there. But for the most part, the great part about working with Coach Lee is not only do we have the comfort with each other where we know what the expectations are, but also we know that we need to evolve and we need to change. So if we see a need that we need to fill with our technique or with some kind of scheme, then we try to fill the need, see a need, fill a need. And so he and I are in constant communication on that, and we feel pretty good.
Anything else? Awesome. We'll get Coach Lang.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate